Hello everyone, welcome back to Brazil for episode 12, I think it is now, in the Contracting Brazil series. Yes, this morning you find us doing a little bit of maintenance and washing on our equipments, because some things need to be... Why can I not get the header? That's rude. Yes, we just need to repair up some of our equipment here. I don't need to repair that. I will need to drive this forwards though, so I can get the header for some reason, which is very peculiar. There we go. No, still not accepting the header. Okay. What about now? No, it doesn't even think there's a header on there at all. Ho-hum. Okay. Oh, I heard it click. Let me see if it's now. There it is. Lovely. Okay, we'll repair that. Smashing. Now this is going to need a bit of petrol as well, but before it can get that, it needs to have a bit of a wash. And I should... no, I'll just leave it running for a minute. Now, we've got this here ready to be washed already. Yes, as you saw... we may have seen in a video clippage right at the start there, I did finish those contracts and cash them in from the last time we were here. From the previous episode, we got that harvesting and fertilising and ploughing jobs all finished up. Now, for today, in the immediate future, okay, that is washed. I'm just going to get this out of the way quick, because as you can see we've got a bit of a line going on here. Try not to run into it, that'd be awkward. Just park it here for now. It's supposed to rain later on, but you know, that's par for the course really. Yes, we'd not been cleaning our vehicles very well, so I figured it was about time we gave them a bit of a wash and a brush up, so to speak. Now, on the cards for today is basically just more contract work, and we've seen it all before, so I'll most likely skip through pretty much all of it. We might throw in a montage here and there. Basically what we're doing is fertilising. We've got 2 fertilising jobs on. We'll have a look at those in just a second. Get this cleaned up just a bit. Yes, I know the pressure washer hose isn't very long. Get that all hosed off nice and clean, since we probably won't be using it for a little while now. This is really much in need of a wash on the trailer itself, but yeah, we're here, we're spraying, so we'll wash it. Lovely. Okay, let's hop up here and we'll have a quick look at those contracts. Yep, so we've got Field 7 and Field 8. They are both standard fertilising contracts. 7 and there we go, 7 and 8. So, like I say, I won't bore you to death with all the doing of that, because it is the same thing we've been doing pretty much consistently as of late. Now I do need to refill this, so let's pop up here and get close enough. There we go. I know we're running a bit low on the old diesel in here. Yep, and we are probably going to take quite a lot in. Oh no, 191 litres left. Okay. What we will likely do at some point is run up to the store. And why are you not turning? You should be turning a bit better than that. Come on. There we go. Pick a different gear. We've got plenty of gears to choose from. Lovely job. Okay, let's get this thing back in and parked. To make an absolute meal of it. Yep, so we are running a little bit low on the old diesel there. I think we've still got some in that transport tanker there. So if I just get this in there, detach that, move forward slightly, turn it off. Yes, this has... oh, that's still got 1,200 litres in it. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought then. Obviously we're keeping some in that because it's a mobile tanker, so yes. What were we going to do now? Oh, we need to wash the lorry. Let's run over and grab that. But yes, so we also have some water that we're going to need to collect for the greenhouses and stuff over there. We might catch up once we finish the contracts and come back in and do that then. But yeah, so we've got started out just to move that tiny distance. Yeah, we've got a few things on the go, so that is not too bad. The money is going up nicely. I don't think the sales had rolled over again yet. We'll check them again in a minute just to see if there's anything new. Not expecting much of anything, to be honest, but it never hurts to check, because you never know what might actually be on sale. Okay, lovely. So let's have a quick look. Oh, and we're still there from yesterday. Yeah, it looks like it's all still the same stuff. But that's not a problem. So I am going to grab our tractor here. And yeah, we'll grab this. In fact, this is going to need a bit of a service and a wash probably once we get done, I think. And I'm going to have to swing by the shop to get some fertiliser. Because we only have, how much is in here? 2,480 litres. And I forgot to open the gate, didn't I? Yes. So we are going to need to get some fertiliser. And then get on with the contracting. So yes, I shall head up to the store, grab that, refill this thing. In fact, let's purchase it now so it's ready for when we get there. We can get it out and into the yard ready and waiting for us. Let's see, where are you? I think it's these ones. Yes, we are going to have... Is 2 going to be enough? That's 4,000 litres. Actually, how much does our thing take? Fertiliser, where are you? I'm being blood. There it is. It takes 12,000 litres, and we've got 2,500 in there. So, if I buy... If I buy 4, that's 8,000 litres. That'll be perfect, and that is 3,600. Lovely. Okay, well I'm going to go and collect that and get that loaded into our... Well, this camera always confuses me when it does that. There we go, yeah, get that loaded into our spreader and get spreading, I think. We are back with our water trailer now, attempting to drown it in this pond again, or lake, or whatever this thing is. Hopefully I can get it so it will refill and not be an absolute pain in the what's like it was last time. Yes, but as you saw, we did we finished a couple of contracts there. Yeah, let's go ahead and check them. So we finished 7 and 8, and I also picked up 63 because I realised it was right next to us, pretty much. So we'll do that. And crikey, this thing's starting to tip into the thing, so yeah, we're going to start, there we go, 15,000 litres, lovely, and we weren't on too bad of an angle there, so I think we'll take that. Now what we are going to do is keep a watch on the old price of the prickly pears. This water is going to go into the greenhouses, I think. Let's have a quick look at those while I think about it. Where are we? Yes, the melons and the watermelons are very much in need of water. The prickly pears, not so much, but they'll get whatever's left over, basically. Which I think is probably not going to be much, because it's a 15,000 litre trailer, and I think those are, what is it, like 10,000 litres a piece, something like that. So there might be some left over, there might not, we'll have to see. But not to worry either way, we can always get some more later for the prickly pears. But yes, we're going to keep an eye on the price of those, because it's supposed to be top price. I'm just going to sneak through the trees here. It's supposed to be the top price in April, and we are in March 2 now, so while that's unloading, let's check on the old prices. Yeah, prickly pears, 22.70 at the moment, with an estimated top price of 23.38 in April, and we are currently in March 2, so we need to keep an eye on that just to see how it goes. Okay, yeah, we're not going to have any leftover water, but that's fine. At least these two will be tops up and ready to go. So I think we are going to, yeah, we'll have to move this because it is sort of in the road. Now I had positioned this over next to the prickly pears before, but it seemed to get reset to the shop for some reason. Not quite sure why. So I will bring this into the yard anyway for now. And just park it up here by this wall. It's sort of out of the way enough. Lovely. And what are we going to need now? We need to get that serviced and washed eventually. But, oh yeah, what I am going to do is... how many are there? Because there's a limited amount of space in this thing. We've got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Plus another... okay, don't show me what's in it then. Tell me what it is, but you're not going to tell me what's in it. Oh, there we go. Actually, it'll be easier if we just look at this anyway. So, yeah, it looks like it's only got an outgoing product capacity of about 2,000. So we need to start moving these. So what I'll do is I'll get the lorry over here, and we'll pop on the old flatbed back and start loading them on tonight. That way, if the price does go up, we'll be able to sell them. We'll be ready to go at the drop of a hat. Or if we have to wait till the morning, there'll be more time for more to be ready and spawn out. And yeah, I'll try and use the mirrors to reverse this thing up. And I have a feeling it's not going to end well. But you never know. No, it didn't. What did I hit the side of the shed. Yep. I'm sure the mirrors weren't calibrated properly. That's going to be my story, and I'm going to stick to that. So I'll pop that there. And let's go grab the old flatbed and get some of these things loaded onto it. Now, we should make quite a tasty profit too, I'm hoping. So let's see. Back up. Lovely job. Get that in there. If I just pull forward and down here where it's fairly flat and in a bush, that's not going to help, is it? Trying to load stuff with a bush sticking through the trailer. That's fine, we'll just stop here. It's a fairly quiet back road anyway, so we should be fine. But yeah, so I'll get this loaded, and we'll come back when there's a little bit more action going on. Oh, hello, spawned one out already. How nice of it. Yeah, we'll pop back in once we've got a bunch of these loaded on and things are progressing. Because we don't want to get into too many more contracts right now because it is getting dark. And we don't want to run off and sell these just yet because the price is going up. And we are back. It is now April 1. First half of the April month of April, and we are down at the co-op container sales now because we have some prickly pears to sell and it's selling time. Oh yes. Now, I will just double check the price before we sell them. However, we should be looking at $2,406 per thousand. And we've got 10,000. So, by my easy maths calculation, we should get $24,600 from this. Well, my maths was slightly off, or we got a little bit less. But either way, we got 24 grand out of it. So that's not too bad at all. Now, it looks like, according to the weather up there, we have a bit of rain coming in again. Let's see how and when. Oh, it's not until noon. And then it's going to be all evening. So we've got, what? About 6 hours to get some stuff done. Okay. Well, I shall see you all back up at the yard very shortly. Alrighty, we are back, and as you can see, we are standing in front of a field. Oh yes, this is a black bean field, and it is ready to harvest. Now, I hadn't seen any during their growth cycle, so I have no idea what that looks like. But this is one of the new crops that has popped up on the map with our update that we had just recently. And so, I saw some contracts pop up for it. And I figured, why not? We're going to do that. Now, this is actually a slight change of plan from what I was going to do, but nevertheless, it works out quite well for us, because we are at Field 41, which is literally right next to our sort of yard area. And let's see, where are we? Contracts this way. Contracts are... there we go. We got 41... 53 and 56, which are further down the map a little ways, but I figured we'd finish up doing some of this. So let's get started. Let's see what black bean looks like when it's harvested. Well, we won't until I unload it into the truck, of course, but yes. At least I don't think, yeah, we can't really see anything in this one. It's a fairly enclosed thingy in there. Tank, grain tank, whatever it is. But nevertheless, we are harvesting black bean. I have no idea what the yield is like on this, what it's supposed to be like, how good it is. I don't even know what it's worth. It literally just popped up, and I figured, why not grab it? I forget what prompted me to actually check. I saw something, I think maybe I was looking through something on the map screen, and happened to see that this was available, so I figured, why not get it? And get it we did. And so far we've got not quite finished a headland. Yeah, we're about not quite halfway around the headland maybe, and we've got about coming up on 1,000 litres. That's not terrible. Perhaps once we find a straight bit, or once we're unloading, I'll have a quick look at the price on it, just to see what it's like. But yeah, in other news, I was doing some investigation into the potential for sugarcane, and it looks like we may have to do a little bit more in terms of equipment purchase than I'd intended to, which is mildly annoying, but sort of not terrible in the long run. It kind of depends how we go with these with these contracts, whether or not I'm going to do everything that I'm thinking about doing, or if we're going to sort of do parts. I know it sounds very cryptic, I'm not really making much sense. It's just a whole series of buying and selling and trading and all that good stuff. So it just depends on how quick these contracts go through, how much money we can get for them. There's also actually a large ploughing contract that I did see, which I do have my eye on. I think our plough is only like a 3 metre, so it's gonna take an absolute age to do. But the payout for that contract would be 30 grand. So in fact what we might do is have a quick look at that just around about now, since we've got down here. I'll pause just quickly and have a look. So yeah, we are doing this one here, which is going nicely. But ploughing, yeah, field 47. Now that is the honking great big field way down to the south. Yeah, that's this one. And how little did he plough is only 3.5 metres. So that would most likely take forever to do, but it's a good payout, so it's kind of worth it. Oh yes, black beans. Let's have a quick check on the old price of them. And it's probably going to be at the very bottom of the list. Where are we now? Black beans, maybe not at the very bottom. Above that? I've probably scarred, there it is. Black beans. Yeah, that's not a bad price for them. That's a very good price for them. January. Wow. Okay, we might have to get in on some of this black bean action. We'll see what we get given for the contract afterwards, and yeah, have a little look at some perhaps saving what we can, like we've done with the soybean, because at that price, that's going to be worth hanging on to. If we get a reasonable amount, 2,000-3,000 litres, then yeah, that's definitely going to be worth hanging on to. So yeah, I shall continue on. I mean, this is pretty much just harvesting a regular field, I think. There's not really a lot different. Oops, I'm missing a bit. We need to get all of that beanie deliciousness. All the bean, it's probably not going to be even a litre. Yeah, I think it worked out maybe 1 litre, but hey, that 1 litre could be the difference between 2,999 and 3,000. There you go. But yes, so yeah, harvesting wise, this isn't massively different from, I guess, say from a soybean type harvest. There's a little bit of dust, black dust out the back, and a little bit of sort of straw product, I guess, or mulched up leaves and whatnot, stalks and stuff, husks and things getting dribbled out the back. Obviously this harvester doesn't have a full-on chopping system yet, so it's just sort of dropping it out the back in a little snail trail kind of thing. But yeah, so yeah, it's a very sort of generic looking harvest. So what we'll do is we'll get this harvest done, or we'll get the combine full up. I'll jump to, if I could get my words out, that'd be nice. I shall jump to when the harvester combine is full, and we're emptying into the trailer so we can have a look at what the beans actually look like coming out. Alrighty, we have filled up the harvester. I was going to say finish the contract, but that's not right. Yes, we filled up the harvester now. This is the first load we're getting off of this field. And there go our black beans. Oh, they look good. Very nice indeed. Yes. Yep, so that is 5,000 litres of delicious black beanie goodness. And we shall finish this contract. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. Then we've got the other 2 contracts. And yeah, we'll make a nice little bit of money. Just going to turn that off there. We'll leave this in the field for now. Hop back up in here. And if we have a look at the menu contracts list again, yeah, that ploughing job, I think we are... Actually, no, I'm going to have a quick look at ploughs again. I know we've been through this before. Because our plough, the one we've got, is this one. That's 3.7 metres. Okay. I did notice the New Holland that we have has a bit more horsepower. Not quite that much horsepower, but... yeah, that's actually not going to... it's a little bit bigger, but yeah, price-wise, most of these are going to be well out of our range anyway, I think. Anything too much bigger. I mean, we could get that one potentially. Although quite why that one's cheaper, I'm not sure, because it's... Oh, it is smaller. Oh, it's a front one as well. Never mind. Don't mind me. Yeah, I think we've actually got a pretty decent sized plough after all. So, yeah, maybe... Oh, there we go. Finished unloading. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is pick up that contract and hire a local worker to go and do that for us while we're finishing the other 2 ones of these, because they are a lot bigger and will take quite a while to get done. This one, obviously, not quite as long, but it's a much smaller field than those other 2. And you can tell that by the, well, by the size of it, obviously. But yeah, the payout at the end of the contract for this one is like $2,000, I think, something like that. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, we got $2,000 versus $3,000 for 56. And $8,000, $8,500 for 53. If I remember right, those 2 are pretty close together, so we should be good to go for those. But the rain is due sometime this afternoon. I forget exactly when it said it was due, but it was going to be due at some point. Probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I think. Have a quick look at that as well. Weather. Oh, about noon. So we've got about 3 hours we can crack on with these harvesting contracts. Depending on how long this field takes to get done, how fast time progresses, we might actually drive over and do some ploughing ourselves, save hiring a worker right away. But we shall see. Yeah, the more we can get done with this one, the better. Because these beans are going to be quite valuable, and nobody wants soggy beans. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on and finish off this, and yeah, we shall call it a day here. Well, I shall call it a day on the recording, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. And next episode we'll find out how we did with these contracts, how much we got, if we bothered saving any, all that fun stuff. Because who knows, we may end up with a shed full of boxes of beans. It's not like we haven't done that already. But yes, I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was. And if you have, do please consider giving us a like and hitting the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed. If you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So yes, what remains is for me to say thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time as we continue on contracting in Brazil. Cheerio, everyone.